What's up everybody, Milk here today, and today we will be doing an NBA mock draft plus a 2K simulation of what they think the players will do. Now the reason I'm doing this is because I want to see how they'll fare out, and also I'm only going to do this once because I will do a mock draft later on with a week in advance or 2 weeks in advance when the actual NBA draft happens. But I want to do a draft right now because I'm going to do the standings by the current standings right now. Don't worry, I made all the trades that were necessary. Like Celtics will get the number 1, Phoenix will get number 2, and etc. You get that, right? This is all up to date as of Sunday. I believe it's March the 4th, I believe it is. But yeah, March 5th, excuse me, on Sunday. So everything is up to date as of today. And there's a few players that you guys will be seeing and you'll be like, why aren't they that high on the list? Why are they that low? Why is this player even there? Like people like OJ Anunoby, I don't know how to say his name. I don't know why he's that high, but yeah, he's there. I don't know what he will not be in the top 10. I'll tell you that right now. Harry Giles, you know, he's had a pretty disappointing season so far after getting a knee injury or something like that, and nothing's been going too well for him. And then you got guys like Jonathan Isaac who have been doing very well this year, need to be like top 10 at least. Same with Jason Tatum and etc. Ivan Rabb. There's many other players. Grayson Allen definitely is right there in that area. But you guys get the idea. So I made all the trades. I'm going to go one by one of each little draft pick, and then after that we're going to see what 2K simulates. We're going to see who puts the most points per game, the rookie report, who wins rookie of the year, who improves their team overall, and etc. Let's move on into the NBA draft. So you guys are probably like, why weren't you running down through the draft? I was talking for way too long as I exceeded over 15 minutes. I'm trying to keep this video around like 12 minutes and under, so I really do apologize for that. So let me give you guys a brief description of why I picked every player. Now I said Celtics get Lonzo Ball. Why? Lonzo Ball can pass the ball. Isaiah Thomas is a good scorer, and Lonzo Ball is 6'6". It could play the shooting guard position. And Avery Bradley has been getting some injuries as of late, so he could definitely be a solid backup for them. Now, if we move on into the Suns with Markelle Fultz. He's basically the second best player. Eric Bledsoe can get injured at times. He's kind of a safety right now. Brandon Knight will most likely get traded sometime very soon. And there's no good big men for the Suns as they can't really get a guy in Harry Giles because Harry Giles had a pretty bad season and it'd be a dumb decision to pick him up. But they definitely do need a big man. We move on into the Lakers. They were supposed to be 8th seed this year in my mind, but they didn't turn into anything good. So I go with the guy in Josh Jackson. You could argue that they go with a guy in Malik Monk, who is definitely a shooter, but Josh Jackson is a small forward. Brandon Ingram hasn't had that superstar success that we were all kind of wanting to see, and Nick Young is probably going to leave the team, or the Lakers probably won't re-sign him afterwards because he's been having some solid season. He'll probably ask for some big money in my mind. Move on into the Magic. Dennis Smith Jr. He can definitely shoot the ball. He can pass the ball. Magic were in the rumors of trading Elfrid Payton for a little bit during the trade deadline. So what I see them doing is picking up a point guard because they don't need a big man, obviously. And the small forward wise, they could go with the guy Jonathan Isaac. Don't get that twisted. But I think a point guard spot would probably be the right decision for them. Now, the Sixers, they go with the guy Malik Monk. What are the Sixers missing? I'm going to keep it blunt. They're missing some shooting. He's also going to be insurance for them as well, because I know he hasn't been getting injured at all, really. So hopefully he doesn't get injured in the NBA, because Ben Simmons is out for the season. Joel Embiid has been getting injured for the past like 3 years, it feels like. So Joel Embiid will definitely be the best shooter on the Sixers, but when he's off the court, Malik Monk's definitely going to be one of the best shooters on that team, and I have high praises for Malik Monk, to be honest. More into the Kings. Rudy Gay is arguably going to leave the Kings after this season since the Kings are basically tanking. So I see the Kings going up with a backup small forward and Jonathan Isaac, but they could also get a guy in De'Aaron Fox for a backup point guard because once the season ends, Darren Collison will be gone, Ty Loss will be gone, unless I re-sign both. But I see a guy in Jonathan Isaac because he's been having a very, very good year in Florida State. I remember when he was in the 20s back in the beginning of the college basketball season, and now he's all the way in the top 10, top 5. So shout out to him about that. Now we go into the Mavericks. If we look at this Mavericks roster, they have Yogi Ferrell, who is very good, but we don't know how long this success is going to last because we don't know if he's going to be an Isaiah Thomas. We don't know if he's going to turn into a Jeremy Lin. It's, you know, Jeremy Lin as in he has a few good games in the season and then falls off right after that, gets big time money. So we don't know about that. Seth Curry has been doing very good, a very good shooter, and looking like he's going to be a starting shooting guard in the next few years. Harrison Barnes, we realize that if we give him minutes, he's going to perform. We've got a guy in Dirk Nowitzki, Dwight Powell. Dwight Powell is very young. Dirk Nowitzki, if he doesn't retire, they got him at right there. And then you got Nerlens Noel, who is going to be a future center for the Dallas Mavericks in my mind. So I think a smart move would go for De'Aaron Fox, just in case if Yogi Ferrell starts falling off. Now, going to Portland Trail Blazers, you got Jason Tatum. Really, there's, like I said, one thing Portland needs is a big man minus the center spot, since Joseph Nurkic has been very solid. Al Farouk Amino fell off very hard after he got injured. Evan Turner got injured already this year, and he hasn't been performing that well in numbers, so I could see him maybe get traded. And then Allen Crabbe is the shooting guard small forward combo, depending on what you're looking, but I think he's mainly a backup shooting guard. Now we move on into the Kings. Back again, they have the 9th pick, Frank Nicolantini. Excuse me, I can't say that name correctly. I know he's top 10 in the mock drafts, but I don't know much about him. I know he's from France or Belgium. Don't quote me on that. But what the Kings do need is a backup point guard. Like I was saying, Darren Collison, Ty Lawson could be gone, so they could go with this guy right here. I feel that would be the smart decision. And the last pick that I made personally was the 10th pick, and that was the T-Wolves. I said that the T-Wolves are oozing with potential, as they have a bunch of young assets that they are not willing to trade for star players. So I feel like they could go with the guy in power forward and a guy in Harry Giles, and they can move Gorgie Dang to the 6-man backup center. And I think that would be the smart decision right there. But I'm really hoping Harry Giles just stays for his sophomore year, because he got injured by a knee injury, and I think it's best for him, because I think he's only averaging like 4 points, 4 rebounds a game, which is pretty ugly to say the least. Now we will go into free agency right now, and we'll see what is up with it. I'll show you guys any updates of where teams go, but I'm gonna try to keep it the same as best as I can, unless there's some players like Paul Millsaps, maybe the Serge Ibaka's of the world that need to get traded. But if there's some weird trades like KD goes to the Denver Nuggets, I'm going to fix that instantly and put him back to the Warriors, to be honest. We're just going to keep it realistic. But now, let's move on into the next portion of this video. Alright, so nothing really was shocking to me other than probably George Hill going to the Sixers. But maybe George Hill sees it, I don't know. I just decided to keep it because that was probably the worst I could see. Jeff T going to the Bulls. There wasn't really much other than KD probably going to the Clippers. I had to trade him back to the Warriors, though. That just did not make sense to me on why they'd get that, or why KD would leave the Warriors, I guess best. If he went to the Thunder, though, I could see that maybe. That's very slim, but I would have probably kept it just for the fun of it, I guess. But there wasn't really much to really look at. I believe there was actually one play that I did not like, but I kind of allowed it, though, was the Wizards getting a guy in Zach Randolph, because they kind of had Markieff Morris, and then if I remember correctly, I swear they had a young power forward, but we'll go with this for now because I kind of liked it, and I could see Zach Randolph seeing the potential in this team. But now let's move on and to see what rookie will make this team look very, very good. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next portion of the video. So as you can see, Markelle Fultz made Rookie of the Year, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, 46% field goal shooting, not too bad from the young man, honestly. Lonzo Ball, 6-man of the Year. I knew this would kind of work with him being the 6th man. 11 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists basically, with 40% of the field goal percentage. If he can make that up, he'd be pretty solid in my mind. Then looking at the rookie team, Markelle Fultz, Dennis Smith, Josh Jackson, Jonathan Isaac, Jason Tatum. Shout out to these boys. 14 points, 50. Wow, good for Jonathan Isaac, man. 12 points. Okay, 15 points for Dennis Smith. And then if we look at the second team, we did not draft this man at all. I don't know who this is. I don't know who that is. 13 points to De'Aaron Fox. He could have easily made that first team. I'm surprised he actually didn't. Okay. Lonzo Ball, obviously. Malik Monk, 15 points. Wow, okay. He definitely was the shooter on that team with good efficiency. Wow. And then Frank I wish I could say his name, man. Either way, 9 or 10 points basically, 43%. Not too bad from the man. Now, if we look at any teams, the T-Wolves are a 4th seed, the Blazers are a 2nd seed, and then if we look at the Eastern Conference, the Sixers are a 1st seed. I don't get how that's possible. I don't know why that's possible. The Celtics made a 6th seed, and that is about it for the teams that I drafted. So if we look at the improvement that these boys made. Now, Harry Giles did not even make a team, actually, weirdly enough. So the first thing I want to look at is actually the T-Wolves. 7 points, 7 rebounds. That's not too bad, actually, for being a rookie. That I would take that, actually. But then we look at the entire league. Markelle Fultz led everyone, and then you got these 3 boys kind of rounding it out. So I can see that those 3 boys can definitely shoot the ball at a good level. And really, that is about it, actually. Interestingly enough, no one else made a huge impact on the team. So Minnesota, Portland, and Philadelphia, Malik Monk, Harry Giles, and Jason Tatum all made a good impact. Now, I don't know if that truly did make a good impact, but we're just gonna rock with it for now. So we're going to sim this, and we're gonna see what team can make it the furthest. And honestly, these boys, we'll probably just see how they do. I'll probably just check out the whole playoffs after this is all over. But looking at it now, the Thunder get eliminated, Spurs get eliminated, Celtics, Bulls, okay. So none of the rookies so far. Wow, all the rookies surpassed the second round. Good for them. Okay, the first one goes out. Harry Giles gets out in the second round. Rockets, no. Wizards, no. So the Blazers and Sixers. The Sixers make it all the way to the finals, and the Blazers lose in the conference finals. This is not realistic at all. I don't know why I made this video. Can the Sixers win it? No. That would have been nice, though. Come on. That'd be pretty funny. So just to finish the whole video off, we go to the playoff statistics, though. My boy Malik Monk kind of did not show up. He showed up 10 points in the whole playoffs. I mean, that's not too bad for a rookie since his whole team was doing pretty solid. Now, if we look at Portland, where's Jason Tatum at? Wow, he was third in shooting. That Jason Tatum right there could be a very, very good pickup if he can actually shoot the ball like that, because they are looking for a third scoring option as he puts up 16 points. Shout out to him. And then Harry Giles, 2 points. Ooh, that's ugly. That's ugly. 2 points, 2 rebounds. That is not what you want to see out of a rookie. So Jason Tatum was the leader in the playoffs, but at the end of the day, Malik Monk was the man, and Markelle Fultz were the man of the regular season. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this kind of video. I'm going to do my actual mock draft later on, probably in June, but I just want to do this for the fun of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Milk, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, everybody.